It is day 13 of 75 hard and the sun is out. Let's go. Hey there. It has been a minute since we have seen the sun here. It is so awesome and the road isn't terribly muddy, so that's exciting. I get to come out here and walk and talk with y'all. There were a couple days there where I worked out in the rain, and like yesterday it didn't even seem like it was gonna rain. It was just kind of misty when I left for work, and it was a heavier misty when I got home, but it was still just misty till I was about I don't know, maybe 15 minutes in, and that's like downpour. I got soaked. I thought, well, you know, my hair is covered and my camera's covered, I'll dry. Today I want to talk about just doing little stuff during the day, because movement is medicine. You know, I learned, I read that somewhere in a book, maybe on a podcast, I'm not sure, somewhere along the way. Movement is medicine for your body, and it's so true, because I find that, like I was finding that I'd be sitting at work and all of a sudden I become one with the chair because I'm so engrossed in what I'm doing and I haven't gotten up or moved or anything. Now, I don't know if I can attribute that to getting older, possibly, but I decided I had to do something about it. And a lot of the things I'm going to talk about today, I was sitting there thinking about what I was going to say, and, you know, walk wherever you can. Park your car a little further, take the stairs instead of the elevator. All that stuff was diet guidance when I was dieting all those years, you know, and it's good for you no matter what. You know, in my last video, I think it was the last one, I talked about my friend who counted the stairs. Well, our house here has got a lot of stairs, and I always thought that this is really great because it gives us like a workout every dang day. We just work out just by going up and down the stairs, and there's plenty of them. And I never thought about the fact that I'm going to be too old to go up them, because I'm not going to. So our house is kind of built upside down with the main living area upstairs, so there's really no way to get to the kitchen or the bedroom or whatever, living room, unless we go up the stairs. And the stairs are good. Stairs are good for you. They'll help me with hiking too. So anyway, movement is medicine. 100% I believe that. Paul Eugene says it's medicine for the soul. I worked out with Paul Eugene yesterday morning, and he's got this lower body stretch. And oh, it's so hard, you guys. It's so hard. But I did better than I did the first time. And I'm going to keep doing it. Not every day, because I don't want to kill myself. But I'm definitely going to do it at least every other day, because I need to stretch. Stretching, so important. Stretching, something I have totally disregarded for way too long. So, at work. Let's talk about work. I mean, if I'm at home, I'm running around and doing things. I rarely sit still for too much of the time, because the laundry's downstairs. I have to go down and up. And, you know, we've got chickens. And so there's plenty to do here to keep me active. But at work, that's a different story. At work, I have an app I use, and it's called Stand Up. And you can program it to go at whatever interval you want. And the best thing is that you can change the message when it goes off. And I changed mine to say, "Get up, gorgeous." So now, every half an hour at work, I get up with my little ding, as long as I don't have people in my office. During that time when I get up, I make sure I get water. I make sure that I do something physical. Sometimes I walk up and down the hallway real quick. I have a pretty long hallway. It's just me and my filing cabinets there, so unless I'm hiring, I'm in staffing, so sometimes I'm hiring and I've got people in there, but mostly it's just me. And in my kitchen there, I have a counter that is, it's higher than a normal counter, but I think it's lower than my island in there. But anyway, it is a great place, a great height to pop off 10 push-ups. If I didn't have that awesome counter, I could do them off the wall, you know, and then that way you don't have to get on the floor to do push-ups and you're still getting some benefit from it. I can get, so I alternate the push-ups with air squats, 10 air squats. So by the end of the day, I've done 70 push-ups and 70 air squats. I've run up and down the hall a couple times just because sometimes I feel like I need more than just that. But it's a great time to stop, and it doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that long away from my work. It's like a minute, 2 minutes max. So totally worth it. There are all kinds of ways to be active. One of my favorites is when there's like a parking block and I'll balance on it like a balance beam like I used to when I was a kid. See, I don't know if it's my toxic trait. I'm a giant 5-year-old and I love all the fun stuff. And so being able to walk on the parking block is a blast to me. And I do it, it's good for moving, but it's also great for balance, you know? We gotta be balanced as we age. You're gonna hear this like all the time from me because you don't wanna fall. You don't want to get taken out by a fall. I mean, how many times do you hear that, right? Somebody falls, then they go to the hospital, they break a hip, they go to the hospital, they catch pneumonia and poof. You know, I don't want that to be me. Don't want that to be you. So just like balance every dang day. And it's an extra thing you can do when you're going to the grocery store or wherever they have parking blocks. For me, I always find them at the Ace Hardware. They have a UPS drop off there. It's like the only place we have in town to do that. So I always take advantage of those blocks there for sure. I think a lot of times we see fitness as a separate part of our life. You know, we go to the gym and we work out, but you don't need to, it needs to be part of your life, especially as we're aging, especially for longevity. You need to be moving all the time. Keep those joints greased up and limber, stretching, all that stuff. It's going to help you live well. You don't want to just live long. I mean, who wants to live to be 95 and be bedridden? That would stink. But if you have health span too, and you can still do all the things, that's the goal. That is the goal. Speaking of the gym, back in like 2018 and about 3 years before that, I was a power lifter. Oh, I love that. I love being strong. I love seeing, pushing myself to see how much I could pick up. And I belonged to a really great gym, great people. And I was going to finally compete. So in powerlifting, you compete in only 3 events. You do deadlift, bench press, and squats. And I never felt too strong about my squats, but I felt my deadlift and my bench press, I was going to do good. Plus, I'm old. And right before that happened, I broke my ankle. Oh, it was the stupidest thing I ever did. And we were just walking in the snow. It was super wet. Got to the driveway, that little incline, and my ankle went whoosh, completely on its side. Oh my goodness, it was so slippery and it was so gross. And I thought all of us were going to die when the ambulance came. We're all going to slip down the driveway. But anyway, that's something I still haven't done. And I got to put that on my list because I really still want to compete in that. I just think that it would be a blast. And so I want to still encourage you to try things that you used to do that you love, just like my step workout. It's hard. It's very definitely harder than just doing the dance workout with Gina B, which, you know what, that's a really great workout. I did that the last couple days when it was so rainy. So remember, Gina B is the dancer turned aerobic instructor, and she's great, ballroom dancer. And this one video, it's of hers, it's so very old, like it's from the beginning of her channel. It's 48 minutes long. So with the speaking in the front and the back. It's perfect for 75 hard. And last year, after I found it, which was pretty early in the game, I did that thing twice a day for my workout. Inside, outside, wherever I was dancing with Gina B. I don't know about you, but I love to dance. And it's not only fun, music's good, and it's broken into 5-minute sections. Like when you're first starting out and you haven't been working out a bunch, like, okay, she's encouraging you. You only just need to get through this 5 minutes, you know? And it just, I don't know, something about the way it's set up, the fun, the music, it just makes it my favorite workout. It's real fun. I will link it in the description, so if you guys want to try it, you can. It's real good. Oh, and if you get the first one, that goes all the way to 48 minutes. There's no commercials in it. So remember my foundational scripture, Psalms 92:14 says, "They shall still bear fruit in old age, they shall be fresh and flourishing." And I believe that if we keep moving, that can absolutely be the case. We can be healthy and strong and fit. We're not going to get taken out by a fall. Bodies were made to move. I've noticed just since I've been doing this Stay 13 that I don't feel quite as, crunchy. I don't know if that's the word. When I get out of my chair at work for that half-hour interruption, I think that it's because I'm moving more now. And if you're too tired to move, it's because you don't move. So start small if you need to. Just move. It's so important. So I would love it if you would come along with me and like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you are doing so that I can encourage you. I want to know what you do for your little walking, your little moving through the day. And if you get the Get Up app, I want to know what you change your message to. I'll see you in a couple days.